How to avoid self-sabotage. Self-sabotage can be defined as the act of actively or passively taking steps to prevent ourselves from reaching our goals. This behavior can affect nearly every aspect of life, be it a relationship, a career goal, or a personal goal. When we take steps to sabotage our dreams and aspirations, not only do we destroy our potential, we settle for less, live a mediocre life, give up on ourselves, and abandon the idea of what life would have been like had we decided to follow our dreams. Self-sabotage typically involves behaviors or thoughts that keep you away from what you truly desire most in life. Things like substance abuse, overeating, being addicted to porn, or procrastination can all be ways in which we self-sabotage. We may also self-sabotage by not committing to relationships or being a poor friend, even when connection is what we truly want. A quick way to identify self-sabotage is catching yourself whenever your subconscious tries to protect you from pain or fear, whenever you're doing something your mind judges to be unfamiliar and a potential threat to you. During that moment, you will typically hear a voice in your head telling you that you can't do what you're trying to do due to either your insecurities, your inaptitude, your lack of confidence, your anxiety, your past traumas, and etc. When it comes to relationships, self-sabotaging occurs whenever a party is actively trying to destroy the liaison between themselves and the other party in order to make the relationship fall apart, whether consciously or subconsciously. For some people, this can be ingrained, in their psyche, thus making it hard to even acknowledge, let alone stop it. Dear future entrepreneurs and moguls, here are 10 strategies you can start implementing now to stop self-sabotaging. Number 1. Understand self-sabotage. Like stated earlier, self-sabotage occurs when we do things that get in the way of our intent or of our biggest dreams and goals. Many of us tend to engage in self-destructive behaviors, knowingly or unknowingly, allowing them to continually undermine our success and happiness. We desire greatness, but somehow we don't do what is needed to accomplish it. Why? Because somewhere deep in our subconscious, we are fighting against that goal. Number 2. Recognize self-sabotaging tendencies. The best way to break self-sabotage is becoming aware of self-sabotaging behaviors. Perfectionism is a standard that keeps you from moving forward because it can't be reached. You tell yourself that you can't take action until the time is right, or believe you need to perfect your skills before trying to move forward. Negative self-talk or negative thinking is a pattern of thinking characterized by a constant negative outlook on life. Your inner thoughts are constantly critical. Here are a few examples. Are you condemning yourself for past mistakes? Are you constantly criticizing yourself? Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Work to build yourself up. Number 3. identify the causes to self-sabotage. Many of us have developed unhealthy ways of coping with stress without even realizing it. We at times come short on commitments, fail to take care of ourselves, or take relationships for granted. Furthermore, we allow ourselves to react adversely to situations, but sometimes these things are so subtle that we can't see how self-sabotage is at the root of many of our problems. Often, self-destructive habits are embedded in our feelings, specifically self-worth. For some odd reasons, you don't feel like you deserve to be successful. You're full with feelings of inadequacy, even when trying to overcompensate by setting high goals for yourself. Some people may even use self-sabotage as a twisted form of controlling their own fate. Number 4. Take time for self-reflection. Self-reflection allows you to take time to understand the reasons why you aren't willing to take action. Taking the time to assess the issues you seem to be inflicting on yourself can lead to a deeper awareness, as well as give you insights into yourself and your underlying motivations and desires. Moreover, self-reflection can help you to better process your thoughts and feelings. Constantly keeping thoughts floating in our heads can lead to extreme confusion and aggravating frustration. Sharing your thoughts with others or getting your thoughts on paper can help you better understand why you're feeling a certain way and how to manage those feelings efficiently. Number 5. Find your inner voice. Fear is often at the root of what holds us back. Not only do we fear the things we don't understand, we also fear the things we understand. We give more credit to our inner voice than to our actions. We have this false sense of delusion that we can never be happy. We don't have what it takes to be successful, or we don't have the means to create anything. We should never let those negative thoughts affect the voice inside us that tells us everything is impossible as long as we put our minds to it. Starting today, we should turn the "I am unable to" or "I'm a failure" into the "I'm capable of" or "I'm the best to ever do it." Number 6. Change your behavior. Changing our negative behaviors for positive ones is vital if we wish to stop sabotaging ourselves. Nearly every second, we take action that either moves us towards or away from the person we wish to be and the life we want to have. The behaviors you keep permitting yourself to do are the ones that are keeping you from what you most desire. Furthermore, you should acknowledge how the actions you are taking and the thoughts you're thinking conflict with your happiness and hold you back from your true potential. Therefore, look for ways to replace old patterns with new ones that are more helpful in achieving your goals. Number 7. Implement some change. Once you recognize the changes that are needed to make your life better, you should work on the task with the highest priority first before working on any other tasks. You shouldn't try to make everything happen all at once, as it's not realistic and will probably lead to a massive failure. Furthermore, trying to do everything all at once will be hard to maintain, thus leading to heavy stress and the possibility to quickly throw the towel. Instead, you should gradually climb the ladder of success by making meaningful changes that will create larger transformations in your life. If you realize that you're sabotaging your success by constantly missing deadlines, not following through with leads, or simply being disorganized, take a step back and look for one small, meaningful change that you can make to set you on a more successful course. Number 8. Make plans. We often struggle with self-sabotaging behavior when we don't know what to expect, as the unknown can make us feel lost or unsure. The best way to prevent it from happening is to come up with plans and goals for the future. By having carefully crafted plans for each step we take, we will feel more confident about our intentions and what we're doing. You can apply the same strategy on your day-to-day activities to ensure that we are at our best whenever we interact in situations, with people, and within circumstances. Number 9. Practice acceptance. You should ask yourself, what aspects of reality can I accept, instead of pondering on them or nagging others about them. This could be accepting certain traits of your partner, occasional human error, changes at work, or something as simple as your kid liking a food one day and rejecting it the next. When you can let go of anger, anxiety, and frustration about this stuff, you will have more focus and energy available for productively addressing your self-sabotage. Number 10. Appreciate your improvements. When you start to appreciate the beauty of making incremental improvements, you'll see easy solutions that you will previously been overlooking. Over time, even tiny improvements add up significantly. It can be extremely helpful to ask yourself, how could I improve this by 1%? Instead of, how can I completely eliminate this sabotaging habit? For instance, you might ask yourself, how can I improve my problem of overeating by 1%? In conclusion, self-sabotage typically involves behaviors or thoughts that keep you away from what you truly desire most in life. It reinforces negative behaviors that eat away at your potential for success. In this way, you may constantly find yourself falling short of the goals you've set for yourself and potentially damage your reputation. Following the strategies shared earlier will help you stop self-sabotaging and allow you to view things through a different set of lenses. The end. Thank you.